there is a character in One Piece that Oda has been hiding for years. He has never actually appeared, never showed his face, but he holds the key to the greatest treasure in the world. He is known as the man with the burn scar, and Oda confirmed that 2026 is the year he will finally appear. Nobody knows who he really is, but there are 3 strong theories that try to explain it. And in this video, I analyze each one based on what the manga has already given us. Let's start with the facts. The man with the burn scar was first mentioned in the Egghead arc. The information came from Kid and Killer, who were trying to locate the last road poneglyph, the missing piece for any pirate to reach Laugh-Tale. And here's the crucial detail. This man apparently wands or protects the last road poneglyph. That means, without getting past him, nobody becomes the king of the pirates. Not Luffy, not Blackbeard, and one important point. This guy, so far from what we've seen, is not affiliated with any Yonko, no known organization. He seems to act completely alone. But before we look at the suspects, we need to understand this guy's modus operandi. The manga gave us 3 golden clues that eliminate any amateur from the game. First, the black ship. They say he sails on a completely black vessel. That's a strong visual detail. In a sea full of colorful and flashy ships, a black ship suggests stealth, mourning, or a direct connection to the shadows of the world government. Second, the whirlpools. This is the scariest part. Whoever tries to approach a ship is not met with cannons, but with gigantic whirlpools that appear out of nowhere and swallow entire enemy fleets. This indicates he has an absurd control over the ocean, whether through a devil fruit of climate, gravity, or even something related to the secrets of the fishmen. And third, the codename Hinokizu. In Japan, the term used is Hinokizu, which literally means fire scar. It's not just an ordinary burn. It's a mark that has become his identity. Now that you know we're dealing with someone who commands a ghost ship and controls the sea itself, let's look at the candidates who would have the power to do this. So let's get to the theories. The first theory, and one that has exploded recently, is that the man with the scar is none other than Shiki, the Golden Lion. Oda recently confirmed something many doubted. Shiki is alive in the canonical manga. For those who missed it, in a recent SBS, Oda said that Shiki is 73 or 71 years old, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but the point is, he didn't say would be, he said is, as if he's still alive. He never appeared in the anime, and everyone remembers him as the main villain from the movie Strong World. And here's the kicker. Even though the movie's events aren't canon, Oda wrote the entire story, and Shiki's flying devil fruit belongs to the main timeline, shown in the God Valley flashback. Shiki has the power to make anything float. He swore revenge and said he would spend 20 years preparing in the shadows to return to the world of One Piece. That whirlpool that swallows enemy ships? It could very well be Shiki, using the Fua Fua no Mi to manipulate water or throw things from the sky. And the burn scar? He fought Roger in the War of Ed and escaped impaled down by cutting off his own legs. He's got no shortage of marks from brutal battles, and even though a burn hasn't been shown yet, a lot could have happened in those 20 years he was missing. He also doesn't fit the ship description, so I believe he's the weakest candidate of the 3. But there's another heavyweight candidate competing for this title. The second theory connects the darkest dots in the manga and points to the most wanted criminal in the world, Monkey D. When they talked about the man with the burn scar, it was said that whoever tries to get close to his black ship is swallowed by a gigantic whirlpool. Who in the world of One Piece is famous for creating absurd windstorms and changing the weather every time he appears? Luffy's father. The revolutionary ship, the Windgrama? Guess what color it is? It's a dark ship. And what about this scar? Dragon has that famous red tribal tattoo on the left side of his face. Many fans believe the tattoo is there precisely to hide a massive burn scar from the past. Furthermore, Dragon was present at Roger's execution. What if the Pirate King himself entrusted young Dragon with the last poneglyph so he would guard it until the right person arrived, the one called Joy Boy? It makes total sense for him to have the final map to the world's liberation. Maybe that's why Dragon has never made a move in the story. He had a bigger mission, to guard the last road poneglyph. But what if the answer is closer to Luffy than we think? There's a candidate that almost nobody talks about, but who could fit as well. Sabo? Think about it. Sabo is literally the man with the burn scar. His entire body was marked when the celestial dragon set fire to his boat when he was a child. He is Dragon's right-hand man, the number 2 of the Revolutionary Army, the most powerful organization operating in the shadows. And there's more. Sabo inherited the Mera Mera no Mi, Ace's fire fruit. He controls flames. It's ironic and poetic at the same time. The man marked by fire now commands fire. After the events at Mariwa, Sabo disappeared. The entire world calls him the Flame Emperor. If Dragon entrusted him with the mission to protect the last road poneglyph, Sabo would have more than enough power for that. And the whirlpool that swallows ships? Imagine an explosion of fire combined with Conqueror's Haki, creating an infernal barrier around the ship. But there's also the possibility that Oda surprises us completely with someone we have never seen before. He loves doing that. Shanks was introduced in Chapter 1, but his real importance is only being revealed more than 1,000 chapters later. If this man guards the last road poneglyph, he needs to be absurdly strong. Strong enough that neither Yonko, nor the Marines, nor the Holy Knights have managed to take it from him. Why not even someone from the Lost Century who traveled with Toki? Oda said at Jump Fest 2026 that the post-Elbaf arc will be the most revolutionary in One Piece. Whether it's Sabo or a lone warrior from the Void Century, the reveal is going to be epic. But I admit that the word choice revolutionary gives me the feeling it's really about Dragon or Sabo. Now, let's talk about the scar itself. Because in the world of One Piece, burnt scars are not random. Luffy has the Marineford scar, marked by a Kainu. Zoro has the eye scar, possibly from Mihawk. Sabo was burned by the celestial dragons and survived. Burns in One Piece always tell a story of survival against oppressive forces. If the man with the scar was burned, it was by someone powerful. Possibly the world government trying to destroy the knowledge he protects. And what if that scar is the mark of the last person who tried to reach the road poneglyph and failed? What if the Guardian himself marked whoever tried? Or was marked by whoever tried to take it? Each theory opens more questions than answers. And that is exactly why One Piece is the greatest work of our time. 2026 is the year. Oda confirmed it. This character will appear, And when he does, it will shake the world of One Piece like few reveals ever have. And I want to know, which theory do you believe the most? Shiki, Dragon, Sabo, or someone completely new? Drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, because every week there's a new theory, chapter review, and deep analysis of One Piece. See you in the next video, Nakamas.